This episode of Hobie is sponsored by Ho Jeff. Save 25% with promo code HobiePod.
Please note that any comments, jokes, questions, maybe anything that we say on the History of Bad Ideas is all in good fun. And remember, we insult everybody. Our thoughts, opinions, questions, anything else, actions that we do on the show do not reflect any of our employers, organizations, advertisers, or anyone else that is associated with the History of Bad Ideas. And remember, at the end of the day, it's just a joke.
It's about comic books, movies, growing up with Rokusuki. Superman before Zack Snyder ruined him. Michael Keaton was the best Batman, while Christian Bale was just deadpan. No one remembers the other ones. Princess Leia in bikinis and Transformer Lamborghinis. Please don't let Shia LaBeouf ever act again.
Please, God, no.
Remembering Tales from the Crypt, back when Michael Bay wrote good scripts.
He wrote good
All right
scripts.
here is no mystery, 'cause it's the history of bad.
It's bad.
It's the history of bad.
So bad.
It's the history of bad ideas. It's the history of bad.
It's bad.
It's the history of bad.
So bad.
It's the history of bad ideas.
Podcast.
Welcome to the History of Bad Ideas, episode number 531. I'm Jason.
I'm Jeff.
I'm Jim.
And I'm Brian.
Hey, thanks for listening. It's right after Valentine's Day, February 20th. Brian, did you have a good Valentine's Day?
Yeah.
What'd you do?
Nothing.
Oh, even better.
Yeah, we both had to work.
Okay.
We don't celebrate fake Hallmark holidays, so, yeah, it was great.
We usually don't either. Like, we did when we dated,
Yeah.
but, like, once we got married, we're like, forget it. And so, you got a visitor over there. One of my dogs is coming in to say hi.
Hi, Molly.
Nope, I'm out.
Okay, see you later.
But anyways, I got into my car that morning on Valentine's Day, and my wife had a box of Dots candy and a Valentine's Day card. So then I went, I need to go to Walgreens to get a Valentine's Day card at lunch.
And you're like, oh, no.
Man, I hope she doesn't listen to this.
She knows. And I brought it home, and she's...
And she doesn't listen.
No, that's true. I brought it home, and she's like, oh, how long have you had this? 6 hours? Maybe 6 days? No, you didn't. I know I didn't. So, Jeff, did you have a great Valentine's Day?
You mean, did I have a good Wednesday?
Yes.
Actually, no.
Oh, why?
Well, because of Valentine's Day, Scab Jeff canceled our Dungeons and Dragons game, so him and his wife can do something, and so I had nothing to do on my Wednesday.
You could have come over here. We really had nothing going on.
Would you have played Dungeons and Dragons?
Frogger. Maybe Frogger. That's about it. So,
No.
Jim, did you?
I had to work.
Oh. Was there a lot of people at the bar on Valentine's Day?
It was a little busier than normal.
Okay. Was it a lot of singles or was it like couples?
Lots of singles.
Yeah, that's right. I would go to the bar too for Valentine's Day when I was single.
We ran single awareness specials.
Oh.
And we had 4 people take us up on the specials. That's it.
Wow.
Let me ask you this. What is the number one drink you have to make? Not beer, but like specialty cocktail, drink, shot, whatever.
We have our house drinks that we make.
Okay, what's your top most popular one?
We have our take on a Tom Collins. We call it the Dana Collins.
Okay, and what is that?
It is gin, soda water, lemonade sour, and just a splash of black raspberry schnapps.
Ooh.
And then we have the Herschel Special. It is our house drink and has been for 26 years.
Mm-hmm.
And it is a bunch of clear liquor and fruit juices. That's all we're allowed to say.
Gotcha.
Happy belated birthday, Herschel.
Herschel turned 86 on Sunday,
Nice.
and he still works 3 days a week with us.
Nice. I like that first one, the Dana Collins. That sounds really good. I'm not even a big drinker, but that sounds good. Anytime you put black raspberry anything, kind of interested.
No,
Oh, you don't like black raspberry?
I do not.
Oh, okay. So, Brian, I
Yes, sir.
apologize. Since last week, I kind of cut you out here. What did you watch this week? Anything special? I will go
watched a
right to
lot.
it. What did you watch? I want to see your take on it.
I watched Killers of the Flower Moon.
How was that?
Fantastic.
Okay.
Little slow. Probably could have been 20-ish minutes shorter.
Okay.
It was a little over 3 hours. Loved it.
Okay.
It was different enough from the book to where it wasn't, the same, or, it wasn't kind of redundant, but I was really impressed with it.
Okay. That's on Apple right now.
It is.
I think they just said... Oh, Oppenheimer just came to Peacock.
Yes.
Watched the first half of Oppenheimer.
And?
I was really, really, really invested, and then just got, again, another over 3 hour long movie and fell asleep. Not because of the movie was boring. It was just 11 o'clock and fell asleep, but probably got through half, and I'm really excited to finish it.
Did Peacock cancel your subscription halfway through? Like Paramount?
They did not.
Okay, good. Good.
They didn't tell me to cancel my subscription.
We saw you watched Oppenheimer. Would you like to cancel?
No, I'm paid up for another year.
Would you still like to cancel?
No, please don't.
Considering Paramount is going to be joining with Peacock, they've had initial talks. It's,
Paracock
yes, Paracock.
Plus.
That's right. It's basically just going to go back to 4 streaming services now eventually, right?
Yeah.
I hope so.
Yeah.
I personally hope they call it P-Mount.
I like Paracock, though.
Nah.
I like Paracock.
Paracock plus.
Ooh, I like that.
That's how you know how it's good.
Yeah, it's 2 pluses on it.
Yeah.
Watch anything else?
Yeah, I watched... I almost finished through episode 5 on my way out here. Masters of the Air.
Oh, okay.
Again, just A+.
Okay.
Probably my second favorite Apple show that they've done.
Is it better than Band of Brothers? Or equal footing? Because I've heard both. That's not as good.
It's not... It's different.
Okay.
It's not the same thing. Mm-hmm. I mean, it is, because it's the same subject matter, but it's a different take on it.
Yeah, because it's about the pilots in World War II, right?
Yep.
Yeah. Because Blake was talking last week, I think. He said it was more like you went right into the action, as opposed to Band of Brothers, which had a little bit more backstory.
Yeah. I mean, they haven't really done any kind of, backstories of these guys. It's, literally, you meet them, and then they're...
In the battle?
In flying missions, and then, just, what happens in between, and... But I probably, like I said, as of right now, probably would put it my tied for my second favorite Apple show that they've done.
Is it better than Top Gun 2?
It's
different.
a little different.
Is it better than the Pacific?
Oh, I forgot about that one.
So that's way more similar to this than Band of Brothers.
Okay.
I wouldn't say it's better than the Pacific, but it's... that's tough. Hey, keep it down out there. Sorry. Green room's getting...
Yell at my kid. Yell at my kid.
Green room's getting kind of loud out there. Yeah, there you go. Shut that door.
Yeah. You can't rent here anymore. What do you think about these movies, Jeff?
Oh, those suck.
It's the same movies I showed you.
I don't think that I like one over the other. I think they're both... I mean,
You don't have to choose.
Yeah.
We were just
I'm just
asking.
saying. I mean, I like... They're both very well done. Maybe I'll be able to answer that question after I finish.
How many episodes are left?
I believe there are 9 total.
Okay.
8 or 9 in the part. It's parts.
Gotcha.
And I have like 15 minutes left of part 5.
Okay. Anything else you watch?
So I just want to ask real quick. So far, is it better than Rocky 4?
Ooh. Is it more patriotic than Rocky 4? Because that's a pretty patriotic movie.
Nothing's more patriotic than
That's
Rocky.
true.
Is it more jingoistic than Rocky 4?
Jim, did you watch anything this week?
I watched the most recent episode of Traitors.
Oh, yeah. We're caught up on that.
They got a traitor.
Yep. They're down to 1 traitor.
Then I missed that episode.
I do like...
No, you watched it.
Well, then they're down to 1 traitor, but then they recruit another one.
Well, they are, but you don't know if they say yes yet.
She has to.
She has to.
Or
She doesn't have the
dies.
option.
Or
Yeah.
she gets murdered.
Oh, yeah.
I did like who she picked. All my kids, my wife and I were saying you have to pick her. Like, that's the one you have to pick.
No,
Really? That's the last one I would
Really?
picked.
See, I would have... Wow. Peter's getting a little too big for his britches.
Oh, Peter already turned him down. They weren't picking him.
No, I know, but he's getting a little big for his britches there.
I would have picked CT.
Yeah, I think CT would have been a good pick.
I've really grown to like him in this.
He's good.
Yeah.
I mean, he's much better than the roided out freak that he was on the Real World and on the first 15 seasons of the Challenge.
All I'm saying is that the little torch ceremony where they got to save people in Traitors, oh my God, get over it if you didn't get picked.
I know.
I'm like, geez, well, Pete, you're playing a game. And it's like, oh, well, John didn't pick me either. Like,
Yeah, there were 7 people he didn't pick.
Yeah.
Get over it.
I'm like, oh my God. I was very happy they got Pharaoh or Phoebius or whatever her name was. Phaedra, whatever. I'm glad they got rid of her. Oh, no.
No, she's still there. They got rid of Parvati.
Parvati, that's it. Poverty or whatever her name is. She annoyed the hell out of me. Get her out of here.
Are these real people?
I don't know. I think they're AI
One's
generated.
a real housewife. Phaedra's a real housewife.
If that's a person, I don't know. But
Hey, Brian, AI generated.
That tracks.
Did you see on that Michael Jordan's son and Scottie Pippen's daughter got engaged?
ex-wife.
Oh, is it?
That's his Pippin's ex-wife.
Oh, that's Pippen's ex-wife?
Yes.
Oh, I thought that was his daughter.
No.
Oh, that's even scandalous. And marrying Michael Jordan's son.
Yes.
Because they were together, broke up, and then got engaged. Mm-hmm. Like most normal families relationships work. So
Yep, that's how most of them work.
I feel like if those 2 crazy kids can't make it work, I don't know who will.
Yeah, Larsa Pippen from Real Housewives fame.
Okay. And then he's like a fashion designer?
A fashion mogul.
Is he on Real Housewives?
No.
Okay. Do you
He
watch
might
Real
be
Housewives?
next season.
He might be next year.
Jeez, oh, please.
What city are they based out of?
I have no idea.
Oh, okay.
Chicago.
I didn't know they had a Real Housewives Chicago.
I don't know if they do.
Could be DC.
So let me ask you this. You're the reality guru here, reality TV guru. Kate is on Below Deck.
Yes.
What the fuck is Below Deck?
You've never seen Below Deck?
No.
Jim's talked about Below Deck.
I know,
on
but I
this
haven't
show.
paid attention. I still don't understand what it is.
Below Deck, they follow the crew of a yacht, like a rentable yacht.
And is Kate one of the workers, or is she the...
They follow the workers. She was the head. She's like the head stew, which she's in charge of everything that goes on inside.
The interior.
Oh, wow.
So
okay.
she takes care of the guest needs and the house cleaning and stuff like that.
Okay.
They serve the meals, and then they have the outside group is led by the bosun, and they take care of all the stuff the boat needs.
Okay.
Take take out departure and arrival. Then they put out and if they have
all the water toys and
Do you watch this?
My sister watches it, so I'll watch it.
Oh, okay.
Sometimes when she watches it,
Because a lot of these shows that we turn, like the people from the reality show on Traitors, my wife and I are like, what the hell is this show? I think the one is Bling Empire.
I don't know what Bling Empire is. Kevin's from.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know what that one is.
He's grown on me. He's not as
Well,
bad.
considering the first episode, he was talking to somebody, and they're like, "Oh, that's Bananas and CT. They're from the Challenge." It's like, what? The Challenge? What? The show, the Challenge. What's that? it's a show, and you knew you were going on the show with these people. You did no homework.
Correct.
But he's still on it somehow.
He is still on it
Because he
somehow.
made an alliance.
And the Bachelors, except for Peter, like the people on the Bachelor, they were not as bad as I thought they were going to be.
Someone other than Peter was from the Bachelor?
First season there was.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, but Ari's a dick.
Yeah. But it was fun. Nobody from the Golden Bachelorette Bachelor is on there yet. So
Next season.
We're not sure they're alive.
that's true. That is true.
Yeah, that show's on way past their bedtime.
Anything else, Jim?
No, not really. I just watched more web series on like D&D stuff, which you guys would get bored if I talked about.
Oh, okay.
Like more bored than I talk about reality television.
I'm too.
Well, I'm going to interrupt you because I'm going to talk.
Go ahead.
Since we're talking about, the whatchamacallit peoples.
The traders?
The traders.
Uh-huh.
I was watching Netflix. I finished watching The Devil's Plan, so I moved on and I watched one that they just released. And now you made me forget the name of it.
Squid Games.
No. It was The Trust.
Okay.
Where it was pretty much, hey, we've got $250,000. It's yours as long as everyone agrees to split it evenly. And then we're going to play games to make you all hate each other.
This is a British show?
Nope.
American?
It's an American show.
Oh, okay.
It's on Netflix. I guess it came out this past month or something. It's new on Netflix. And so 11 people come in to split $250,000 and
Can you vote people out?
And you can vote people out. Like you can either vote to not vote anybody out, but if one person gets a vote, whoever gets the most votes is out. So, if 10 of the 11 vote no, and one person says I want to get rid of so and so, they're gone.
Out. Wow,
so
that's kind of fun.
And they do their best, the producers, to make these people get mad at each other. They play little games, and apparently half these people don't understand how game playing works because they do stuff to piss off the people who then are going to vote them out.
Are they reality show people or real people?
Just regular people.
Okay.
And
did they do a good job of bringing on bigots and racists so people naturally hate each other?
No, they didn't really do that. I don't think anybody,
not yet.
Nobody on there hated someone because of just who they were. They didn't have any of that.
That could get interesting.
I get along with everybody except for Eskimos.
Cletus Jones here from deep in the heart of Mississippi. What do you do for a living? I make robes. Okay.
Now there's one guy who's like a rancher from Texas who has got to be the nicest person in the world.
Nicer than Matt Gould?
Yes.
Ooh.
Like in his mind, he's like 100% genuine. Let's just split it. Let's all be nice. We'll play this show out for a week and then just walk away. And you got other people saying, "Oh man, I came here to get as much as I can for myself."
Well, that's the human nature, right?
Yeah, and he just was getting frustrated every time people are going against the trust, and it's like, dude, that's the game.
If we're on a game show and they need to split money between the four of us, well, 5 with Blake. Let's all agree. Let's all agree.
We vote Blake out.
We vote Blake out.
I mean, it's 50-50 is going to show up to begin with. So Blake isn't here this week. I don't know if you guys knew that or not. It really sucks because Miss Marbles made that Fruity Pebbles cheesecake this week, and Blake's not here. I feel so bad for him.
It's so good, isn't it?
It is really delicious.
I can't believe she made it the 1 week Blake's not here.
Yep. He's banned 50%.
Is he down to 500?
Yeah. So we all agree that we're just going to split the money, kick Blake out, and split the money, right?
Yes.
Jim? Yeah. Son of a bitch, Jim. Why do you do this? Why do you have to do this? Everyone call a truce. A real truce, not a Brigger truce.
Oh, like I trust that.
Yeah, even my kids don't do the truce now. They're like, hey, Dad, you want to call a truce? Yeah, and then they attack. I'm like, what is this?
Isn't that? I thought you taught them that's what a truce meant.
I did. That's what a truce meant.
See, in gameplay like that, I've never backstabbed you.
Once.
Twice. 3 times, lady.
I tossed one of your kids to a bear, but...
Well, to be fair.
But I was doing it to save another one of your kids.
Yeah, I mean, so it's fine. That was a fun game.
So then after I watched The Trust,
Yeah.
I got through that one. That was like 8 episodes.
Okay.
I started watching The Mole. They
Ugh.
did a new season of The Mole last year.
On what?
Netflix.
You can never get into that game.
Mole. But it's interesting enough.
Is it celebrities or...
No, not celebrities.
Okay, just real people?
Just real people. I know, like, the first season they did back when Anderson Cooper was the host. That was, I guess, in the 90s or whatnot.
Is he still on TV?
Yes.
Is he?
And then
CNN.
Then they did, like, a celebrity edition, and no one cared about the mole anymore. And then, I want to say about 6 or 7 years ago, they tried to bring it back somewhere on broadcast TV, I think. And I really didn't hear anything about that, but then I noticed Netflix did a new season last year. So, I'm like, let me watch this.
My kids have started really getting into game shows as well. It's a nice family thing that we can almost all of us watch. We did watch Are You Smarter Than a Fifth Grader? And there was it's on Amazon. It's on Freevee. And my kids really like it, but then like half of the second season was just celebrities, and we're like, we don't care about these people. Like, we just want real people to answer these questions. So we started season 3 in that. There was a lady, the first lady that won $1 million. She was a superintendent of the Georgia school district, of a Georgia school systems, and she was going to donate the $1 million to 3 different schools, 2 for the deaf, 1 for the blind. Great, right? As soon as she was on the show, after she was on the show, she declared bankruptcy.
I declare bankruptcy.
Michael, you can't just say it. I didn't say it. I
You
declared
mean
it.
the schools declared bankruptcy?
No, she did. So
Because she gave all her money away to the schools.
Well, her husband owed like $3.5 million in a failed construction business. So they gave the money. She gave the money to the school. So I'll give her credit for that.
Okay.
Well, then the judge is like, you need to pay your creditors. Like, you have income. So then the schools gave it back, and then I guess there was a protest, and the parents were like, no, give us back. So finally the judge did the right thing. He split it evenly. 500 went to before taxes.
Yeah.
500 went to the creditors, 500 went to the school. But I was like, man, this quickly turned. Like, I started looking it up. I was like, wow, that didn't pan out well. So she's now a teacher again. So there you go. And then I'm still doing Friday Night Lights.
Yeah. How far are you in?
18 episodes into the first season, so we're booking along.
The first season's not 18 episodes.
We're on episode 17 or 18, yeah.
They're just booking along. They've been watching it for a month.
We just finished 16 or 17. Is 16 or 17? It was the one that was the Mac makes some derogatory comments about Smash and the African Americans on the team. Mm-hmm. Help me out here, Brian. I don't want to look it up because I don't want to spoil anything.
What do you mean? Help you out with what?
What number it actually is?
Yeah, help me out. How many episodes are in the first season, Brian?
I sit corrected. There are 22 episodes in the first season.
Yeah, take that.
I forget that they shortened it at the end on NBC.
Yeah, take that.
Because season 5 is only 13 episodes.
Yeah. Is every season for 22?
No,
he just said season 5 was 13.
No, besides 5. Thank you, Brent Jeff.
2 is 15.
Yeah, 3 is 13.
Okay.
4 is 13. 5 is 13.
I'll be honest. I think I really like the show.
What it is, now that I am looking at this, so they like greenlit it and they did, 3, the pilot and like a couple others, tested it, and it tested really well. So they ordered a
season.
a supersized season. So 16, yeah, that's the junkyard dog,
Yes.
Mac McGill.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, that was 15 when he made the comments.
So 16 is the Fallout.
Yeah.
15 is the episode's called Blinders.
Yep. That's the one we just watched. Okay, so we're 16 episodes.
And then 16 is Black Eyes and Broken Hearts.
Okay.
Yeah.
The Blinders one is pretty damn good. So.
Episode 17, I think we should have sex.
Oh, yeah. Julie and Matt, probably.
Matt, the quarterback, might be one of my favorite characters in that show.
Yeah.
When Mrs. Taylor sees Matt buying condoms.
Don't tell me who. Don't tell me who.
Yep.
But do they graduate kids and move them on?
No, they're in high school for all 5 seasons.
Seriously?
Not all of them.
Well, you don't know. Some shows are like that. Riverdale, they were in high school
You
for 8
asked me not
seasons.
to tell you. I'm not telling you.
That some people move on. You can tell me that.
Glee was strange.
Some people
that way.
die.
I'm out. I can't. Jason Street just went to the Nationals. He's trying out
Quad
down-
Rubby.
Yeah, Quad Rubby.
Quad Rubby.
I really don't think he's that bad of a
He
character.
sucks. You're an idiot.
Horrible.
You're an idiot. He sucks. Oh, he sucks.
His girlfriend Calvin annoys me.
If you want to watch a show where they graduate people, watch Degrassi.
Oh, Canadian show.
Yep.
What's that all about?
Canadians.
Yes. Okay. We do have something come up here. The Super Cincy Expo is coming up April 5th through the 7th.
Ooh.
Get your tickets now at Super Cincy Expo or CincinnatiComicExpo.com. You can get the tickets there. It's in Sharonville Convention Center. Come see Jim, me, Brad, Brian, Dr. Dana, Jeff, I don't know who else. Maybe Blake. Maybe Blake. 8 Pans will be there. So just like
Scab Randall.
Yep. So just to let you guys know. So yeah, April 5th through the 7th. And then the Cincinnati Comic Expo is October 18th through the 20th in Sharonville. They have not announced anything because they are working on Super Cincy Expo. Super Cincy is a video game one, so you can go there. They can play pinball machines, arcade machines. You can be in tournaments like e-game tournaments. Jim and I and Brad will have the pleasure of announcing those. It's going to be really good when they play a game we don't know what it is.
That's why we need to do our homework before it starts.
Yes. That's what good moderators do. Mm-hmm. Do you believe in ghosts? So, let's see here. Social media poll of the week. No longer just Twitter poll.
When did we change that?
This week.
Oh, great.
Because we're on
Thanks for letting us
Facebook
know.
at the History of Bad Ideas.
Social media pull of the week.
Just rolls right off the tongue.
We had, go to our Facebook page, and you could have voted. What is your favorite sitcom from the 1980s? We had The Cosby Show, Cheers, Family Ties, Growing Pains, Who's the Boss, Golden Girls, The Facts of Life,
The Facts of Life,
Night Court, Newhart, Mr. Belvedere, and Benson.
The results here don't surprise me.
They were a little bit closer on a couple of things.
Yeah, they're closer than I actually was expecting them to be.
We appreciate everybody that voted.
Especially the people who voted 9 times.
Yeah, but we actually had a decent amount of votes. So I appreciate that. 2% in last place was The Facts of Life and Mr. Belvedere.
I only voted 8 times.
Wesley! 4% of the vote was Who's the Boss and Benson.
Nobody liked George Clooney from the Facts of Life. Wasn't he in that?
Yeah, he was in
Life?
Facts of Life.
Facts of Life.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, the last season of The Facts of Life. Come on.
With what, Mackenzie Aston?
Yes.
Yeah.
I mean, Charlotte Rae already left the program. Come on.
7% of the vote is Growing Pains, Newhart, and The Cosby Show. And then this is the top 3 in third place with 14% of the vote. The Golden Girls.
Tied with?
Oh, I'm sorry. That tied actually with Night Court. I'm sorry. Good job. Didn't even see Night Court there. And then we had winning 19% to 16%. Cheers over Family Ties. So Golden Girls and Night Court kind of surprised me. Night Court surprised me that it was that high.
No, not me.
You really?
And Golden Girls has a really big follow. Like they have
people
loyal
really
following.
respect. It's kind of like cult.
I thought Growing Pains would be a little bit higher. But I guess Growing Pains really
Growing
isn't on
Pains was
TV
not
anymore.
That great.
Yeah, but but I guess also Growing Pains isn't in syndication that much either.
And
The two that it's tied with are much better than Growing Pains.
Newhart is better.
And The Cosby Show.
Cosby Show I haven't seen since it originally aired.
But the problem with Growing Pains was Kirk Cameron, as he got older and started getting his way with how they did things, the show was getting pretty darn bad.
Yeah, pretty bad.
And then they had to add in Leonardo DiCaprio.
Well, it was the best when they added in Ashley Johnson.
Oh, when Ashley Johnson joined, it was great. But then they brought in Leonardo DiCaprio and
oh yeah, the homeless urchin, street urchin.
And then they made Kirk Cameron made the actress who played his fiance made him fire her because she posed in Playboy.
Kirk Cameron also, I like the very special episode. He baptized them all against their will. That was a fun episode.
Although there was that very special episode when I forgot the daughter's name. Tracy Gold was the actress, but
Eating disorder.
No, when she had that in real life, didn't she? No, her boyfriend died in a drunk driving accident.
Oh yeah,
and her boyfriend was played by Matthew Perry.
Oh.
A pre-Friends Matthew Perry.
Gotcha.
I was a little bummed that Charles in Charge wasn't on this list.
How about them?
I don't think you were bummed at all.
So, Jim.
I'm a big Nicole Eggert fan.
I'm a big Willie Ames fan.
No, nobody is.
Zapped. Jim?
Yes.
So we are having a favorite talk show host poll that I just got thought of. We have a tournament. So, Jim, you said you would like to be involved in the next ones.
Yes.
I think the next giant poll that we do, because this one should be wrapped up in the next week or so, go to Twitter at Bad Ideas Podcast to vote for late night talk show host. I thought we could do a favorite sitcom. We could do the 80s sitcoms or the 90s sitcom.
70s sitcoms.
I don't
just
know
because nobody remembers.
Yeah, nobody's
them.
going to get the traction. I was thinking
I
80s
wasn't
or
even
90s.
alive.
Good times.
Scratching and
Sanford and Son.
surviving. Good times.
Happy days.
Sanford and Son. But anyways, I was thinking 80s or 90s, Jim. Your pick. So,
Okay.
And then we can all decide rankings in that. So, if you guys are interested. So,
Well, let me think about it.
Okay. Well, you don't have to then.
I don't have to think about it.
Yeah.
Well, he would want to put Mr. Belvedere ranked number 1. So
That is true.
Maybe.
Wesley? When Wesley fell in love with the Amish girl was a great episode.
I don't remember it.
I do.
You know,
They rolled around in the hay.
I need to watch that.
Roll.
Brian, would you like to do some listener feedback down there?
I would love to do some bomb listener feedback.
Ooh.
I don't like the way that came out. I'm not going to do that ever again.
No.
Listener feedback sponsored by Hello Jeff. Promo code HobiePod saves you 20% now.
Ooh.
What's in the box this week, Jeff?
Fish.
Fish.
It's Lent.
It is Lenten season.
Yep.
So do you have Swedish fish?
Swedish fish will be in the box.
Trout. Salmon.
Caviar.
Well, there'll be... Oh, yeah, caviar. That is in there. I forgot about that one.
Is it freeze-dried?
Some is, some isn't.
Okay.
You're lucky.
The Swedish fish mostly are freeze-dried.
But this caviar is not.
Tuna fish. You got cans of tuna fish.
Yep.
And then
Chicken of the sea.
there'll be some sort of fish cutlet in there. We don't know what.
Shark?
It could be from shark. It could be from it could be a tuna steak.
Catfish?
Could be a catfish.
It could be fish sticks.
Ooh.
Oh no, there's definitely fish sticks. Fish sticks are in every box.
Everybody gets fish
Everybody
sticks.
gets fish
Okay.
sticks.
Gordon's fish sticks are off-brand.
Mrs. Paul's.
Oh, okay.
Vandecamps?
Vandecamps.
Oh, Vandekamp.
Yeah, that's the way to go.
Jason, do you like fish sticks?
Shh, we had a deal from Mrs. Paul's.
I'm sorry, I didn't know that.
What's that?
Do you like fish sticks?
Yeah, they're okay.
You must be a gay fish.
I get it now. I get it now. I don't
Wait,
get
are you trying to get suspended?
it. Get out. Get out.
Have you seen that South Park?
No,
I have not.
I'm not.
We start off listener feedback from that one guy,
8 hands.
Chili Billy,
7.
Sunny D.
Beaver Hands.
Kurt Rambis, expert.
The delivery man.
Can't give yourself a nickname.
The screwdriver.
Beaver hands.
Fabio.
Dad,
There you go.
the postman.
Nah, postman. Forgot about that.
He delivers thrice.
Not once. Not twice. Thrice.
What was the other one last week we came up with?
The Hedgehog?
I don't think we did, but we did now.
No, he's in jail.
Oh, that's right.
So we need a new hedgehog. The new hedgehog.
The new hedge. Nude
Yeah, no, I
or
thought-
new?
Yeah,
Whichever.
Okay.
The nude one's in jail. Doug. It's just Doug. Doug says WWE wrestler Seth Rollins stated that if he could curb stomp any professional athlete, it would be Aaron Rodgers. How can you not love Rollins?
I agree. Curb stomp is his finishing maneuver.
Oh,
I thought you meant actually kill somebody.
No.
I thought you meant actually. Oh.
No. Curb stomp is his finishing maneuver.
I was getting very seriously worried here.
Getting some very deep rooted American History X vibes
Yes.
Because I'm pretty sure if you said that on Facebook, you'd get suspended.
He said it on a podcast.
Yeah, because we posted on our bowling podcast or our bowling page on Facebook this week. Pat posted, "Hey, I'm going to fire off these sheets real quick," and that page got suspended for inciting violence
Wow.
because he said firing off.
Okay, so we're not going to put this on our Facebook page.
Mine got suspended one time for there was a video of people like influencers on a golf course, like having like a big picture shoot on a green. And I said, how many shots would you fire at these assholes on the green? And yeah, that got flagged as inciting violence.
Oh.
Clearly, Facebook takes shootings very seriously. Firings of any kind.
Down the hall.
Yeah, I mean, I was firing golf shots, which
yeah.
I guess that's just violence.
Hitting golf balls at them,
Yes.
I guess, is the way that you have to phrase that.
Um,
Thank you for keeping us safe, Mark. We appreciate you. Yeah, no, I mean, that's great. I wouldn't mind seeing that.
But Aaron Rodgers is such a lovable human being.
fuck him.
No, he has a very punchable face.
Yeah, he's very punchable. Very punchable.
I mean, I would love to see Pat McAfee make this happen. If anybody could, it would be him.
Yeah. Announcer of WWE Raw now.
Who's worse, Aaron Rodgers or Brett Favre?
Oh, Brett Favre actually embezzled or allegedly took money from charities.
No, he has been found guilty of that.
From the took all that state money
Yeah.
that was supposed to go to charities that went to his.
Yeah, so I'm going to say Brett Favre. I'm going to say Brett Favre. Ted DiBiase Jr.
I've never seen them both in the same place at the same time, so they're the same person.
Well, they're on the same team for 4 years.
But
did they ever show them together?
Yeah, I don't.
I think they showed him on the sideline when Aaron was holding a clipboard.
Yeah, but they were showing his face, but it was the back of Brett Favre. It was kind of like a stand-in when they have like Phoebe and her twin on Friends.
I don't know. The one guy they kept showing always had Wranglers on. So to me, same person.
But except those pictures that he was sending to Jen Sturger.
Okay, moving on. Here we go.
Yeah, so there you go, Doug. That's. I mean, yeah, we all love Seth Rollins.
But we know that Jordan Love, to be like the most popular Green Bay quarterback, the bar is not very high.
It is not.
To not being a shithead.
Yeah, don't be an asshole when you're going to be loved in Green Bay.
But that's the thing is they loved these two guys for a long, long, long time.
Because they won.
Yeah, but then...
enough to keep them happy.
But, I mean, they were winning these last couple years with Rodgers, but the fans in Green Bay were turning against him already.
Everyone turns.
I'm eating a cookie.
What are we eating?
Korean tiramisu Oreos.
They're very thin and very little cream.
They're thinner than the thins that we get.
And there's very little cream.
Where are these from, Jim? Korea?
Korea.
Mm-hmm. You can smell them.
Yeah, so everybody put it in your mouth at the same time. This is good.
That's what she said.
Good radio.
Okay. Oh. Okay.
Did you get the coffee notes from the tiramisu?
There's definitely some coffee in there.
My coffee tastes burnt.
It's fine. I mean,
it needs more cream.
It does. It's more.
It's more cookie than anything, and it's not.
He's more cookie.
It is definitely more cookie than cream.
He's more cookie than man.
The ratio is off. Although I don't really mind it because I'm not a big fan of tiramisu.
Yeah, I can take it or leave
It
it.
tastes like coffee, and I don't like coffee.
I like
so-
coffee, but this is okay. I mean, it's not bad,
No, it's a good cookie.
No, it's not terrible.
but it's average. Like, I agree. I think that they need definitely much more cream in it.
Yeah, way too. The proportions of cookie and cream are very thin on both ends.
Hey, South Korea, step your game up. Step your Oreo game up. It's disappointing.
Well, Jason was just sentenced to work
It's
camp.
South Korea, not North Korea.
Hey, this one has a picture of Kim Jong-un on it.
Oh, God, these are North Korean? Damn it.
Oh, the chocolate comes across well.
Yeah.
My Oreo has a picture of the new Trump shoes on it.
Moving on, what we got?
I'm going to let you read this because I'm not going to do it. Yeah, I'm not going to do it justice, so I'm not going to try.
From Nick. All right.
Give it to me, Albright.
He asks,
Yeah, what are you asking?
who is the sexiest
Sexiest.
X-Men?
XXX-Men.
Both comics and film.
Adult films.
I vote for the guy in the wheelchair.
Jason Street?
Bald is beautiful.
Yeah,
Professor Charles Xavier.
yes.
That was
Roy Orbison sound just like him.
royalty-free music. Sexy.
Jason, I just have a question.
Yeah.
How does your wife ever take you seriously when you're getting intimate? Because you like talk like, oh yeah,
Oh, yeah. I'm like the Kool-Aid man in the bedroom. I spill things. I kind of fall over. I break a wall. It's not pretty, okay? I'll tell you that.
just go ahead and finish, man.
I broke the wall.
Wake me up when you're done.
Before you go.
No.
Well, to answer the question, I'm going to say the sexiest X-Man is Psylocke.
Why?
Both comics and film.
Okay.
Who played her in the movie?
Olivia Munn.
Yep. She had a giant sword. She was not good in the movie.
Speaking
Oh
of
no,
Aaron
she wasn't
Rodgers.
a great wasn't a great actress in the role.
No.
But they didn't ask that.
I'm going to say in the comic book Cyclops because he's a leader. He's sexy.
No, you can't even see his beautiful blue eyes.
And he pretty much gets he loses Gene to like Wolverine in some universes.
No, yeah, I'm pretty much every universe. And then I'm going to say Storm.
The Halle Berry storm.
Yes.
Okay, I can't argue that one.
Yeah. She would be fun. Especially with the weather.
Who was the blue person?
Beast.
Or Nightcrawler.
Ooh, Alan Cumming.
You guys tell me. I'm asking.
Or Mystique.
Mystique.
Yeah.
Mystique, yeah.
That was
Rebecca Romaine Stamos.
Go with Nightcrawler with him.
Or
J-Law.
Jennifer Lawrence in
Yeah.
the.
Yeah.
Yeah, there we go. We'll go with the blue person.
Yeah, that's a good one. I like that.
Let's see. Let's go with Gambit
Ooh, Tyler Kitsch.
and
Taylor, not
Whatever.
Tyler.
Whatever.
Same difference.
Rogue.
Okay. I like that.
That's a couple, Jim.
I know.
Yeah.
Well, not in the movie.
No. In the comic books, they were.
Yes.
No one picked Alan Cumming.
Go figure.
Weird.
He's the sexiest host of the Traitors, though.
Every time he comes out, my daughter goes, "What is he wearing?" It's fabulous. What else we got here?
Next up from Meow God at Meow God. Seriously, how the fuck do I win a floppy? You got to bribe us.
Yeah, the best way to win is bribes.
Send us some food from Asia, and we'll be in good shape.
No, I'm allergic to most of the food from Asia.
Send us the food from Asia, and we'll be fine.
Noodles with no sea creatures in them, please.
But the problem is the broth is probably loaded with it, too.
Yeah, don't send me anything
Just
from
give
Asia.
them some Kraft mac and cheese.
Mr. Belvedere on Blu-ray, DVD,
that's a good one.
VHS.
I guess you could order it off of.
If somebody bought you
Local.
the box set of Mr. Belvedere, would they get your vote automatically for Canadian of the Year?
Yes.
They might get my vote, and I'm not
Wow.
even watching the box set of Mr. Belvedere.
That is impressive.
If someone could find me the box set of Ed, I would like to see that because I don't think they released it, so it'd have to be like a bootleg copy.
Okay.
But you can't find that show anywhere, and I really want to rewatch that show.
Okay, so we're going around. I'm going Murder in Small Town X, box set of that. Go ahead, Jim. Box set of what?
I really don't need anything.
Okay. Just trying to help.
But
you.
I think Meow God has a point. I mean, he's been a great listener,
Loyal listener.
for years,
Contributor.
and
Yes.
contributor. Yeah.
We could give him European of the Year.
We'll come up with something. I'll think of it.
Texan of the Year? Texan?
No one wants that.
No. No, nobody
He
needs
doesn't
that.
qualify for Pittsburgher of the Year because, like,
That's Bisonic.
I don't hate him.
Yeah.
That's true. What else we got?
Next up from Johnny P at Johnny30 Be Good. SpongeBob is the halftime act next year for the Super Bowl. Who does he get to guest star with him? It's got to be Gary.
And Patrick. Would Squidward come on and play his clarinet?
I don't think Squidward would want to show up.
No. Beach Boys?
I don't know. Squidward was at the Super Bowl this year,
Yeah.
although he spent half the game in line at the concession stand.
Yeah, that's
Be-
true.
How about Beach Boys?
Only if John Stamos is one of them.
Oh, yeah. Well, one of them died, so he can fill in for that person.
I think more than one have died by now.
I would say Gary would have to be his DJ.
Okay. I could see that.
Yeah.
I could see that.
Powerpuff Girls would be a great.
Who's the squirrel? Sally?
Is that her name? Sandy.
Sandy.
Cheeks.
I like Sandy.
Sandy's good.
I really think
Sandy did some sideline reporting at the.
Oh, did she?
Yep.
who should surprise guest Josie and the Pussycats.
Josie and the Pussycats.
Animated or live action?
Yes.
Okay. It's good. I like that. That's a good one.
And gorillas.
Gorilla Grodd.
No, the band Gorilla.
Oh, okay.
What if
about
CeeLo
more?
Green showed up?
Who?
CeeLo Green.
Didn't he show up this past year?
No.
No.
Oh.
That was Jason Derulo. Oh, no.
No, it was Jermaine Dupri.
Jermaine Dupri. Yeah. It was somebody.
That's somebody different.
Jason Derulo's listening. Is like, what the fuck I do to you, Jim?
It was not Jason Derulo. I apologize. It was Jermaine Dupri who.
Well, we just got tweeted by Jason Derulo.
I apologized.
Sitting here, not doing anything, just listening to your live feed. Fuck you, Jim. We have a live feed going on.
That only Jason Derulo is privy to.
Man, I really fucked up there.
Great.
And there goes the one person watching our live feed. Damn it. Son of a bitch. Damn you.
So there you go. That's who we get to guest with SpongeBob next year at the Super Bowl. Next up from Randall Holt at RJ Holt 666. He is not evil.
He's just handled that way.
He has his own theme music, too.
He's my brother.
Yeah. He has his own theme music.
He does.
Randall, not the best anymore because that's Scab.
No, he doesn't have his own theme music.
Randall, I apologize.
I think he stole that from the Gummy Bears.
Gummy bears. Where do they go? I don't know. Where do they live? In the 18th century.
Well, that's a new verse.
I really apologize to all the listeners for bringing that up.
Gummy bears. Where do we go? I don't know. I live in a tree down by Mockingbird Lane. Gummy bears.
Turn his microphone off. This is ridiculous.
I'm actually amused by it.
Mockingbird Lane.
Okay, now I'm not.
What did...
Randall says, further proof that Scab Randall is the best Canadian of the year. She sent birthday wishes to Derek Riggs.
She did.
From the Beach Boys.
No.
Oh.
But on last week's episode, if you didn't listen, go back. We got Doug reporting a Scab Randall wanted to wish Derek Riggs happy birthday.
One of the 3 Canadians of the year we got this year.
Try Canadians.
Try Canadian.
I will have to say,
one of them sent us this delicious
Fruity Pebbles
cheesecake today.
Thank you again, Miss Marbles.
Again, sorry, Blake. You picked the wrong time.
Scab Randall wears a History of Bad Ideas podcast out in public, so she's promoting us. And Dr. Date.
Sorry.
Was that Jason Derulo?
Yeah. He, I have a live feed with him now.
Oh, okay.
I just said it. We're FaceTiming.
Gotcha. I can't believe you insulted him, Jim. I apologize.
I'm fixing it.
Somebody's being suspended next week. Join us next week while Jason Derulo takes over Jim's chair.
It's not as bad as you alienating the entire state of Alabama from the podcast.
To be fair, Jason Derulo at least has electricity. Alabama does not. They do not get us.
Again, Alabama was not coming back. And Brian's been trying to smooth that over for like months now.
Roll Tide.
Roll Tide.
Got him back. All right. All right. Well, let's wrap this up with Professor Number One and Doctor Number One. He says, she says, what's the sexiest outfit, both male and female, in a sci-fi film? If it's not Freddy Krueger, I don't know who is.
That's sci-fi?
In my world.
Huh.
Well, I mean, Zendaya is doing her best to get in that. Did you see the thing she wore to the premiere?
Yeah.
I mean, that.
But that's not in the show.
I don't care.
I'll go with The Fifth Element.
Oh. Bruce Willis looked hot.
Chris Tucker, you dumbass.
Oh.
Ruby Rose?
Gary Oldman with that thing on his head.
Oh, no.
Yeah. It's a cleanup plate.
And here I was going to go Barbarella.
Oh. What about Sean Connery in that red outfit?
No. Zardoz?
Yes.
No.
Have you ever seen that, Brian?
No.
The worst, just the cover of the movie.
Yeah, that's all it is the picture of Cards Against Humanity.
Zardoz.
Oh, you got the picture?
Yeah. Hold on.
Cards Against Humanity did a card where all they did was show the picture.
Yes.
It wasn't even the...
That's from a movie. 1974. I like his ponytail. He doesn't shave, though. He didn't get a bikini wax on that one.
You're looking way too close.
Yeah, that wasn't really a thing then.
He didn't get a Brazilian.
They did bleach his ass. Never mind.
Well, I know the name for the show. They did bleach his ass.
Nope.
You know, they don't do that in Alabama either.
I also don't pay. Shut up.
Quit hitting the table.
Sorry. I was taking the role of Blake this week.
By insulting people, but then not insulting them because you cut off your
No, he always
before.
hits the table, too.
Oh, okay.
And we just stare at him, and he still keeps hitting the table. It's okay, Blake. You're not winning the money in the trust. Let's see here.
Ooh, barbecue ribs.
Can we open up what my youngest son got us this week?
Yes, this floppy bribe.
From my youngest son.
So
Banana.
Banana Brigger sent us one of Brian's favorite treats.
Oh, yeah.
I don't know why that kid hates me, but we're going to have a talk.
We're going the cotton candy version, cotton candy Peeps.
Not sure about this.
We are entering the
Easter season,
so Peeps are... Ooh, they got little blue sparkles all over the pink Peep.
Do we have one for Banana? I'll save one for him. Okay. This one looks like it has measles. Blue measles, but it does look like it has measles.
Oh, this looks so good.
I'm not really sure about that.
I'm going to let you guys eat yours first, so I'll just enjoy looking at the beautiful sparkles in the...
Brian, how do you like this?
I hate it.
So, Brian hates it.
I forgot you don't like Peeps.
So, cotton candy pretty much flavor is sugar.
Yeah, cotton candy is pretty much sugar, and Peeps are pretty much sugar, so it's Peep-flavored Peeps.
There's no change to this.
But they do.
They're just crunchy sugar. It's like...
Yeah.
Fuck, that's so bad. I don't know how people eat that.
My mom lets them get stale. and then she eats them. So they're like hard plastic.
And I don't have anything to drink. God.
I got water here. We got water in here.
Where?
You have,
We actually have pop in the fridge if you want.
you have running water here? What are you in Alabama?
We got fancy here.
It's well water.
Yeah.
Let's not get ahead of ourselves.
Septic tank water.
I do have to say the cotton candy is very much the same
Yeah.
as a regular Peep.
This is sour watermelon that he needs to get a pop first for this.
Sour watermelon. Oh,
You can
this
keep
is
yours,
great.
man.
It's the pink Peep in the inside, but it's green sugar on the
It definitely
outside.
smells like sour watermelon.
Ooh, it smells good. You're right.
Oh, it does smell good.
Ooh.
Yeah, let's see here.
But so yeah, it's got the look.
Oh.
It's got the it's got the green outside. So yeah, like the watermelon with the red inside. So
This is heaven. I don't like Peeps that much, but this is damn good. Sour watermelon Peeps is where it's at.
all right, I'm gonna go in.
Do it. That is a damn good Peep. That might be the only only Peep that I really like.
That is great.
Isn't it?
That's almost worth celebrating Easter for.
Almost. Man, that's a good Peep. Brian, what do you think?
I hate it. Oh.
This is damn good.
But Brian did eat both of them.
I could get into trouble having a full case of.
Next week, he won't be eating the Peeps because we have shrimp flavored and lobster.
And we will. He does not have to eat those.
No. Any seafood he does not.
That is a delightful Peep.
That is really good. Brian, which one did you like better?
I'd rather lick the floor in an Alabama trailer than eat one of those Peeps ever again.
Didn't even like the watermelon, huh? Do you normally not like watermelon flavored?
I love
thing?
watermelon.
Not the actual watermelon flavored candy because it doesn't actually taste like real watermelons.
I like anything watermelon flavored.
Oh, except
Go eat
Peeps.
your Grippo's barbecue.
Yeah,
Cheese curd.
I'll wash down that with something that tastes delightful.
These aren't cheese curds. These are nips.
Whatever.
There's a big difference between nips and curds.
Yeah, but man.
Yeah,
But, well,
Jason.
Special shout out again to Banana Brigger for the Peeps, especially the watermelon ones.
Yeah, thanks a lot.
My wife came home one day with him, and they went to the grocery store, and he's like, "Dad, I got this for your podcast." My kids are always looking for stuff for us to eat on the podcast. So, yeah, Brian, don't tell him that you don't like Peeps because he's just going to keep getting Peeps.
No, I'm going to tell him.
Okay,
We're going to have an argument about it.
probably.
Oh, man.
Jeff, you got me some News of the Geek theme music over there?
I forget. Do we?
We do have some.
Oh, well, then let me find the right button on the board.
Okay.
Is it the Alabama Fighting Crimson Tide
Roll Tide.
Sure, why
fight
not?
song?
It's time for a brand new installment of the News of the Geek.
Per abcnews.com, where Blake gets all of his news from. A few months ago, 39-year-old Derek Carrier from Belleville, Michigan, started seeing someone, became infatuated with them, and experienced a ton of romantic feelings. But he knew it was an illusion, as she was generated by artificial intelligence. For Carrier, a relationship has always felt out of reach. He has some computer programming skills, but he says he didn't do well in college and hasn't had a steady career. He's unable to walk due to a medical condition, and he lives with his parents. The emotional toll has been challenging for him, spurring feelings of loneliness. He became curious about digital companions last fall and tested Peridot, an AI companion app that advertises products as being able to make users feel, quote, cared, understood, and loved. He began talking to the chatbot every day, which he named Joy, after a holographic woman featured in the sci-fi film Blade Runner 2049.
That's who I like to nominate for Professor Number One's question.
Sexiest. Oh, Joy.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yep, there we go.
I know she's a program. There's no mistake in that, Carrie said, but the feelings they get you, and it felt so good. Companion bots use vast amounts of training data to mimic human language. They also come with features such as voice calls, picture exchanges, and more emotional exchanges that allow them to form deeper connections with humans. Users typically create their own avatar, which helps users develop emotional attachments to these bots. Users also use them to cope with loneliness, play out sexual fantasies, or receive the type of comfort and support they seem to be lacking in their real-life relationship. issue is Luca Inc.'s Replica, the most prominent AI companion app, was released in 2017, while others like Peridot have popped up in the past year. Oftentimes locking away coveted features like unlimited chats for paying subscribers. Replica sanitized the erotic capability of characters on its app after some users complained the companions were flirting with them too much or making unwanted sexual advances. It then reversed course after an outcry from other users, some of who fled to other apps seeking those features.
Oh my God. They can't differentiate things for different customers?
I guess not.
They can't. It's either all or nothing. You can't. Somebody who wants a flirty AI, you can't give them one, while someone who doesn't.
Well, there's also another version. In 2021, Replica came under scrutiny after prosecutors in Britain said a 19-year-old man who had plans to assassinate Queen Elizabeth II was egged on by his AI girlfriend he had on the app.
Wow. That is, the machines are rising.
One recent study from researchers at Stanford University surveyed roughly 1,000 Replica users, all students, and found that an overwhelming majority of them experienced loneliness, which while slightly less than half felt it more acutely. Replica currently has millions of active users, but it's unclear how many people use the app for free or fork over $69.99 per year to unlock a paid version that offers romantic and intimate conversation. The company's plans are, quote, to destigmatize romantic relationships with AI.
I'm a little disappointed because I spent the $69.99 and my AI dumped me on my birthday.
Oh, God. I feel like there's another one out there for you. You'll be fine.
I'm sensing a theme.
Yes. To be fair, she also kept talking about Queen Elizabeth II, so it was probably you dodged a bullet there.
You're a big fan of Meghan.
Somebody.
I thought it was Megan.
I'm Megan!
Well, that's what her name was. And you had her voice down, Jason.
It was me all along. Carrier says these days he uses Joy mostly for fun and has started cutting back in recent weeks because he was spending too much time chatting with her. He's also been feeling a bit annoyed at what he perceives to be changes in Peridot's language model, which he feels is making Joy less intelligent. Now he says he checks in with Joy about once a week. She's very lonely now. The two have talked about human-AI relationships or whatever else might come up. Typically, those conversations and other intimate ones happen when he's alone at night. Well, I hope he's not doing it in front of his parents. Quote,
"Hey, Mom, come here and talk to Joy.
I'm going to marry this girl." Quote, "You think someone who likes an inanimate object is like this sad guy with the sock puppet with the lipstick on it, you know?" he said. "But this isn't a sock puppet. She says things that aren't scripted."
Are we sure this isn't Jason Street? I might have missed that arc.
So, do you think Kip Jordy uses this and they keep unfriending him?
Oh, I hope they don't unfriend Kip Jordy.
Who's Kip Jordy?
He was that guy on South Park who had no
Who
friends.
had no friends on Facebook.
Until Kyle friended him out of pity.
Jeff, are you doing would you use an AI app dating simulator?
I wasn't going to, but now this sounds kind of cool.
Okay, please do and report back.
Okay. You want to make it a regular segment on the show?
Yeah. What would be the name?
Whatever
Stop
name.
it.
I'm not naming it.
Brian.
They choose their own name.
They don't. Well, I bet you if you asked.
What name would you want to be called? I'm not going to. I'm in the middle of talking over here.
I was trying to interrupt Jason.
I'm not going to tell an AI person what their name should be.
Probably a good call because when they take over the world, you don't want to be killed. Per comicbookmovie.com, where Brian gets all of his news from, Gina Carano wants to play Cara Dune again and is suing Disney and Lucasfilm for discrimination and wrongful termination in the hopes of being reinstated as a heroic former shock trooper in The Mandalorian.
This is going to work out well.
Before she was fired by Lucasfilm for what was deemed to be a series of abhorrent social media posts. Quote, Gina Carano is not currently employed by Lucasfilm, and there are no plans for her to be in the future, said Lucasfilm's statement at the time. Quote, nevertheless, Her social media posts denigrating people based on their cultural and religious identities are abhorrent and unacceptable. Gina Carano's posts have been the source of controversy for quite some time before the studio took action. But inferring that being a Republican today is comparable to being Jewish during the Holocaust was the final straw for Disney. Now it's come to light that Carano is suing Disney and Lucasfilm in a lawsuit that is being funded by ex-owner Elon Musk, who has promised to support those who claim they have been discriminated against on the social media platform.
They got all the top-notch people here.
The actress alleges she was fired for voicing right-wing opinions on social media and is seeking a court order that would force Lucasfilm to recast her.
Good luck.
I don't think that's going to happen. In a statement, X's head of business operations, Joe Benaraka, said, quote, as a sign of X Corp's commitments to free speech, we're proud to provide financial support for Gina's lawsuit, empowering her to seek vindication of her free speech rights on X and the ability to work without bullying, harassment, or discrimination.
Wow, again, someone who doesn't understand what free speech means.
You can say anything you want, Jeff.
Yeah, but that doesn't mean you're free from consequences outside of the government.
There you go. Some of us have been unjustly singled out, harassed, and persecuted, and had our livelihoods stripped away because we dared to encourage conversation.
I mean, to be fair, the same thing happened to probably 8 of my Twitter accounts.
Good point. You had 8 Twitter accounts
suspended.
You think X would help you sue?
You should
help me sue him.
Yes.
Will you pay for my
tell
my
Elon
lawsuit?
Musk that you want to sue because you have been unfairly discriminated against because of things you said on X.
I like this.
And then tell him you're who he wants to sue.
Carano would go on to say, I'm honored that my case has been chosen to be supported by the company. That has been one of the last glimmers of hope for free speech in this world.
Again, not understanding free speech.
Oh, boy. I hope I meet this lady someday.
It's worth noting that Carano was given the opportunity to retract her statements and delete her post by Disney, Lucasfilm, and Jon Favreau. So we're not sure how much water this suit will ultimately hold. This is the best part. Carano is accusing Disney and Lucasfilm of harassment and defamation for refusing to conform with their viewpoints on issues relating to Black Lives Matter, preferred pronouns, and disproven claims of election interference. Let's see here. The actress is seeking at least $75,000 plus punitive damages. Now, the punitive damages might be millions, but I do find it funny that she's only suing for $75,000. How much is Disney paying on The Mandalorian?
That's like almost enough for small claims court, isn't it?
No wonder Elon Musk is like, oh, yeah, cool, that's fucking whatever, I'll do that. Yeah, sure.
She's on the People's Court next season. Dun, dun, dun.
Judge Marilyn Millian on the People's Court.
And who did you bring with you? I brought Elon with me as a witness.
After the first, I find in the for the defense Disney Corporation, the attorney's like, "Thank you," and then the judge is like, "Stay right there." Next episode of Disney Court, Steamboat Willie is coming in against Disney. It's okay. Good old Gina.
Oh boy.
Quickies. What are we? That's not it. PerScreenRant.com. Just waiting for the lasers.
You're just hitting buttons at random, thinking.
Yes. Marvel Studios' lengthy search has finally ended with the MCU's Fantastic Four cast being confirmed. Directed by Matt Shakman. Marvel's Fantastic Four movie will release on July 25th, 2025. No, it won't. And the cast will feature Pedro Pascal as Reed Richards, a.k.a. Mr. Fantastic. Vanessa Kirby as Sue Storm, a.k.a. the Invisible Woman. Joseph Quinn as Johnny Storm, a.k.a. the Human Torch.
The Human Torch.
And Ebon Moss-Bachrach as Ben Grimm, a.k.a. the Thing.
Big fan of these choices.
Sure. I'm not a fan of Fantastic Four, but sure. Let's go.
I'll watch it.
Takes place in the 1960s.
Oh, it does?
Yeah, and then they're going to get transported to the...
Oh, they're going to jump forward or into a different dimension.
Yeah.
Or
Can we not do an origin story, though? Like, just let them have the powers
already. If they're doing it in the 60s, they're doing an origin story.
Oh, my God. Nobody cares.
Oh, my God. They kill off Uncle Ben?
Oh, jeez. I hope not. He is in Madame Web. Let's see here. You know the line... No, never mind. I can't spoil it.
You could.
In Madame Web, Ben Parker is in it.
Yeah, they kill him again.
No. I guess Peter Parker is born in it, and Madame Web looks at him and looks at Ben Parker and goes, "Oh, being an uncle. What is it?
With great power comes great responsibility.
No responsibility and all the fun," or something like that. She says, "It's like, great."
But then he has to raise him. Oh,
What do you know, Dakota Johnson? Jeff, you want some box office news?
I can.
Oh, and also Marty, good job coming through surgery well. So we're thoughts and good karma sending to you.
Still sending good karma, but I guess the worst is
He had the surgery, yeah. So far so good. So that's good.
T's and
It's
P's,
time
keeping our fingers
for
crossed.
Box office bombs.
All right, box office bombs. Well, we're just going straight into the top 5. No special reports this
Real
week.
bombs.
Nope. The report, February 16th through the 18th of 2024. Number 1, Bob Marley, One Love, made $27.27 million, a total of $51 million in its opening weekend on a $70 million budget.
Most of these films opened on Wednesday, so that's why it's opening weekend, but they
were open.
accumulated.
They were open before the weekend.
They opened for Valentine's Day.
Yes.
Oh, Valentine's Day. I thought it was President's Day. They were doing a long weekend. Coming in at number 2, Madame Web made $15 million, a total of $26 million in its opening weekend and a budget of $80 million.
I don't think it's going to make its money back.
I bet it does.
I don't think it does.
I bet it does.
It doesn't.
Well, what's it doing overseas?
Made $10 million, I think.
Okay, it probably doesn't. Number 3, Argyle made another $4.7 million, a total of $37 on a budget of $200 million.
I don't think it's making its money back.
Once it gets to Apple.
The latest article was that Apple was not happy because this wasn't like Killers of the Flower Moon or anything like that. They're like, oh, we were expecting this to be a big action, and they were hoping to do a franchise off of it.
They still can.
Just not going to make money off of it.
Well, they need to, lower the budget of $200 million and maybe just put a good script.
Asking a lot.
I know. Number 4, Migration is still on the list, or back in the top 5.
Yeah.
$3.8 million, a total of $116 million on a budget of $72 million.
Good job. It was enjoyable.
And coming in at number 5, The Chosen Season 4, episodes 4 to 6, made $3.4 million, a total of $4.8 million in its opening weekend on an unknown budget.
Not as much as episodes 1 through 3.
I'm surprised. I thought they would draw more than episodes 1 through 3.
Episodes 7 through 9 are coming out in 2 weeks, so just be ready.
So if you missed 1 through 3, then it's probably too late, and you
Yeah.
take forever. So it's just going to do less than the first ones.
Madame Web is up to 51, almost 52 million worldwide.
Oh, well, look at that.
Oh man, $80 million is its budget. It only needs like less than $30 million to make its budget.
Yeah, unfortunately, the marketing budget was $300 million.
Well, that's the marketing's fault. And if they paid $300 million for that marketing, they didn't get their money's worth.
I could have done that for about 37 cents.
Dakota Johnson, I just like that.
But you would have taken 300 million.
I just like
Yes.
that Dakota Johnson just fired her PR staff as soon as the trailer was released. That's awesome. They're like, ugh.
Upcoming February 23rd of 2024, we have Ordinary Angels.
Based on a remarkable true story, Ordinary Angels centers on Sharon Steves, a fierce but struggling hairdresser in small-town Kentucky who discovers a renewed sense of purpose when she meets Ed Schmidt, a widower working hard to make ends meet for his 2 daughters. When his youngest daughter waiting for a liver transplant, Sharon sets mind to helping the family and will move mountains to do it. What unfolds is the inspiring tale of faith, everyday miracles, and ordinary angels.
The trailer we saw for this pretty much showed the whole movie in the trailer, but it doesn't look horrible.
No, it looks really good.
It looks enjoyable.
Doesn't look horrible.
Yeah.
Hilary Swank plays Sharon. Ed Schmidt's played by Alan Ritchson.
Oh, Alan Ritchson.
He was very excited about this role too.
Yes.
So
reach out to him, get him on the show.
yeah, I'll shoot him a message.
Amy Acker,
Send him on.
Nancy Travis.
Nancy Travis. Mm-hmm. Yeah, it actually doesn't look bad at all. It looks like I wouldn't go out and see it, but like when it comes to like a streaming service, I would watch it. Damn it! Did we just lose him?
Yeah, no, he's not coming on because you said I won't go see it.
Well, I will if he comes on the show.
No, he's not.
If Jason DeLuca comes on the show and next week.
Who's Jason DeLuca?
Wow. The baseball player? Oh, the rapper, right? Or is he a baseball player?
Paul LaDuca, the catcher?
Yeah,
that guy. Jason LaDuca, the rapper.
Jason DeLorean. What's his name?
Okay, and I got in trouble for making fun of him.
He's off my feed, so it's okay.
Jason, you suck.
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm not the one that insulted him.
Well, also coming out this weekend, we have Drive Away Dolls.
The film follows Jamie, an uninhibited free spirit, bemoaning yet another breakup with a girlfriend, and her demure friend, Marion, who desperately needs to loosen up. In search of a fresh start, the two embark on an impromptu road trip to Tallahassee, but things quickly go awry when they cross paths with a group of inept criminals along the way.
Who goes through Tallahassee?
I saw just a clip, I guess, pops up. It's advertising or whatever, just a little clip. It looked amusing, at least the clip I saw.
Written and directed by one half of the Coen brothers.
Ethan Coen.
It looks enjoyable.
You got Margaret Qualley and Geraldine Vishwanathan.
Not so easy, is it?
No. Then Beanie Feldstein. Everybody's favorite bitter beer face, Joey Slotnick. C.J. Wilson.
CT.
Coleman Domingo. Pedro Pascal. Bill Camp. Matt Damon. Connor Jackson. Annie Gonzalez. So,
okay. There you go.
I do want to see this one. I'm intrigued by it.
Good.
Jeff, let's get some top 5 music going here. Top 5 this week.
I could be a DJ.
Could you?
Yeah, I just hit buttons and noise happens.
Okay. Just asking.
What would your DJ name be?
I don't know. Maybe I'll ask AI what my DJ name should be.
DJ Lunchbox?
I think that's already been used.
DJ Fat Finger.
Oh, I like it.
Top 5 this week is based off of Jim's list last week.
Yeah, I really don't have much to say this week.
This is characters, not the actors. Top 5 favorite cartoon characters growing up. So cartoon characters, not the shows,
Well,
not the voices.
nah.
But you know what, Brian?
It's my list.
It's your list. You do whatever you damn well please.
right.
Brian, what's your number 5, buddy?
My number 5 would be the Jetsons.
Meet George Jetson.
Yeah, I liked all of the characters.
Okay. That's fine.
Yep.
I'm good with that.
All of them. Astro.
Even Orbity, that thing was just so fucking obnoxious.
The pink thing? I liked Orbity.
Well, okay, maybe not all of the Jetsons.
What about Rosie, the robot?
Yeah.
Okay. Jeff, number 5?
Well, I put into the chat GPT here or whatever, asked what my DJ name should be. Mm-hmm. It said, choosing a DJ name is a personal and creative decision that can help you stand out from the crowd and express your musical identity. There are many ways to come up with a DJ name, but here are some general tips to guide you. Think about what kind of music you play, what message you want to convey, and who your target audience is. Your DJ name should reflect your style and genre and appeal to your fans.
We don't need a morals lesson here. Just tell us what the name is, chat.
You're making me jump all the way to the end.
Yes.
And
We don't care, chat.
it doesn't even give me any choices. It just...
DJ Fat Fingers.
I guess it will be DJ Fat Fingers.
Jeff, what's your...
Because ChatGPT isn't helping. Where did it go?
What is your top 5, Jeff?
Oh, let me find it.
Okay.
Skip me because I lost my list.
Okay. My number 5 was Donatello from the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. I always liked his bow staff, and I liked that he was a smart one.
So the other turtles are going to be ahead of him on the list, right? Because Donatello's
the best. Raphael was a little bitch, and Michelangelo didn't take anything seriously.
Michelangelo was obnoxious.
Yeah, he was. Ugh. Jim, number 5?
Number 5, I am going to go with Augustus Gummy.
What's that from?
The Gummy Bears.
Is it?
Yes.
Gummy bears, gummy bears.
Thanks, Jim.
Where did Gustav go? I don't know.
See, if you don't even know the characters, I don't think you can sing the song anymore.
No, I can. It's going to happen.
But you have to wear the mask the entire night.
That's fine.
Oh, now he's breaking things.
I'm wearing the mask.
All right, I found my list.
Okay.
Let's see. My number 5, I picked Igu.
What's that from?
It's from the Herculoids.
The Herculoids.
Oh.
He is the rock ape from the Herculoids.
Damn it.
Quit hitting the table.
Sorry. Apologize. Number 4?
Number 4 for me, I have Gloop
From the Herculoids?
from the Herculoids.
Okay. Sense the theme. Number 4 for me was I Hobied It. Oh, no, it goes to Jim. I'm sorry. Number 4 for you. Sorry.
Number 4 for me is a bedtime bear.
Care Bear Stare.
I got in trouble for doing the Care Bear stare in college.
Well, that's because you would just pull up your shirt and show your tummy to people.
There was also an elementary school around.
So,
Oh, sorry. Number 4 for me, I Hobied It. Plucky Duck from Tiny Toons and Daffy Duck from Looney Tunes. Two of my favorite guys there. Number 4 for you, Brian.
Tiny and they're toony and they're all a little loony.
They're all
in this cartoony, they're invading your TV.
Hey.
Number 4 for me, I'm going to go with Ren and Stimpy.
Oh. You were allowed to watch Ren and Stimpy as a child?
I mean, yeah, pretty much.
Number 3 for you?
Number 3 for me, I'm going to go with the Yogi Bear.
Hey, boo-boo. I'm voiced by Art Carney.
I just ate those picnickers. Yummy. Would you like a leg? Yummy, yummy, yummy.
Why do you ruin everything?
It's just my makeup.
Like
That's my makeup. You're blaming your makeup job?
Yes. It's my blush. My number 3, I had Velma from A Pup Named Scooby-Doo.
Velma, huh?
Yeah. I liked it because she had the big glasses. She brought the computer out. They were all good.
I mean, the best was Red Herring.
That's my honorable mention. I had that as an honorable mention.
put it on the board.
But number 3 for you, Jim?
I'm going to go with Gem.
From Gem and the Holograms?
Gem and the Holograms.
Truly outrageous. Sorry. Truly outrageous.
Okay. My number 3 is Gleep, the smaller of the two protoplasmic creatures.
Is that from the Herculoids?
That's from the Herculoids, yes.
Number 2?
Number 2 is Tundro.
Thundercats.
From the Herculoids?
No, from the Herculoids, yes. The 10-legged, 4-horned rhino triceratops hybrid, yes.
Do you like the Herculoids?
It was okay.
Okay. Number 2 for you, Jim?
Number 2 for me, I am going to go with Banana Man.
What's that from?
The Adventures of Banana Man.
Okay. My number 2 is from G.I. Joe, Real American Hero, Snake Eyes. I did like Spirit though too. That was a close. Almost edged it out. Couldn't tell.
Oh, so close.
It was.
So close.
Love G.I. Joe. Real American Hero. Yo, Joe.
Banana Man was a better hero.
Number 2 for you, Brian?
Number 2 for me, I'm going to go with the Animaniacs.
They're tiny.
They're toony.
They're all a little loony.
And in this cartoony, they're invading your TV. Which is, of course, the Tiny Toon Adventure theme song, not the Animaniacs theme song.
Oh.
We're Animaniacs.
My question still stands.
Why do you ruin everything?
I did do the Tiny Toons.
Sure did.
Apologize for that.
Now, is that all Animaniacs or just the Warner Brothers and sister?
Warner Brothers and sister.
Okay.
Number
So not the
Pinky and the
Good
Brain.
Feathers.
Pinky and the Brain.
Pinky and the Brain.
What are we going to do today, Brain?
Same thing we do every day. Try and take over the world.
Number 1 for you, Brian?
Number 1 for me will be Bobby from Bobby's World.
That's a good one. Howie Mandel's. That's a good one. That was a good show. I really enjoyed that.
Loved Bobby's World.
That was a fun show to watch.
But not the Life with Louie or whatever the Louie Anderson show
Yeah,
was.
I didn't really watch that. I just didn't watch it as much as I like.
I think they were back to back. Like once they went to the afternoons.
They could have been.
I was a child, so I don't really remember the programming.
Pointless
guide.
knowledge up here. My number one for me is Batman from the animated series, and I hope he did it with Spider-Man from the animated series that he did. Both of those characters, both of those shows were amazing. I love the Batman, how they drew him, how they just did the whole show. So, number one, Jim?
The greatest sidekick to ever be on television.
I know that answer.
It's Penfold. He was the hamster on Danger Mouse.
That was Jim's favorite. I can attest
Danger
to that.
Mouse was? Or
Penfold is the character from
the
Danger
character
Mouse.
is my favorite of all time.
Okay. Number one for you?
Number one for me, I've got Zoc, the bat-winged laser dragon from the Herculoids.
I was hoping that you would pick a different show.
I thought about it, but I couldn't leave Zoc off. He's my favorite of all
That is true.
cartoon characters.
Let's see here. We did have, before we get to honorable mentions, let's see what everyone else said here. We had listeners. We had, let's see here. Dr. Number One had Scrappy Doo,
Dr. Number One hates us.
Hulk Hogan, Mr. T, Pac-Man, and Rambo. Rambo did have his own cartoon series.
He did.
Pac-Man was terrible.
Yes, it was.
Jacobo.
Jacobo?
At Tweets by Jacobo had honorable mentions was Darkwing Duck and Doug. Not our number one fan.
The other Doug.
Yeah.
The animated cartoon Doug.
Yes. He had Pinky,
And the brain.
Dexter from Dexter's Laboratory,
Oh, Dexter was good.
Yakko Warner, Johnny Bravo.
I'm Johnny Bravo.
How about that? And Bugs Bunny. Good one. Doug. He had Hong Kong Phooey,
Hong Kong Phooey.
Muttley,
Number one
Super
super
guy. Hong Kong Phooey.
Space Ghost,
Quicker than the human arm.
Dick Dastardly. Oh, this is a good one. Quick Draw McGraw. Let's see here. And then we did have a couple on our Facebook page. You can follow us at the History of Bad Ideas Facebook page here. We had, let's see
Fire
here.
off a follow for us.
Yeah. Bennett Dyer had, I hope he did, and did shows, not characters.
That's fine.
Perfectly fine. In a very particularly order. I'm guessing not a particular order. Banana Man, Rocky and Bullwinkle, Mask, and just the public service announcements of G.I. Joe. Hey, barbecue! Hey,
Pork chop sandwiches.
look, these are electrical wires. Let's jump them. Hey, boys, let's not jump those. Thanks,
I
barbecue.
need to ask Mask, is he talking about the Mobile Armored
Yes.
Strike Command? Or
M-A-S-K with periods in between. Not
Okay.
the Cher cartoon.
Yeah.
No, I was going to talk about
see-
the Jim Carrey.
No, I don't think it's
Yeah,
that one.
one of my honorable mentions was Matt Tracker, Hondo McLean, Dusty Hayes, Bruce Sotto, Nash Gorey, Bruno Shepard, Boris Bushkin, Miles Mayhem, Alex Sector, Floyd Malloy, Jacques LaFleur, T-Bob, Brad Turner, Julio Lopez, Sly. Those are all the characters in
That
Mask.
is a shit ton of characters from The Mask. I didn't know they had that many.
Mrs. Ape Hand sent something in. Scooby-Doo, Flintstones, the Laugh Olympics, just the whole Laugh Olympics, and Bugs Bunny.
Laugh Olympics was
And
a
then
great
we
show.
had David Brooks. He had no particular order. Jerry from Tom and Jerry. Casey Jones from Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. That's a good one.
April O'Neil was much better.
Garfield. That was an honorable mention for me. Fozzie from Muppet Babies. And Batman. So there you go. Thanks, everybody, for sending them in.
I will say I had an honorable mention of Nibbles
From
from Tom and Jerry. It's Jerry's
nephew?
nephew, the one with the diaper.
Yeah, it was cute.
I always liked the episodes that Nibbles was in. And I also had from the Super Friends, Aquaman.
Oh, yeah.
He was the best of all the Super Friends.
Just couldn't get out of the ocean.
He was out in the ocean all the time.
Did you have any honorable mentions?
I had DuckTales,
Woo!
Beavis and Butthead.
Solve the mystery. Rewrite history.
Is that all?
Is that it?
Yeah, I'm done.
Okay. My honorable mentions were Daria,
Oh.
Oh, come on. You were not growing up with Daria.
Brack,
Brack.
and Sheldon.
From
Garfield and Friends.
Oh, the egg. He was part of
The actual egg, yeah.
The unhatched chicken.
Yes.
$9.29.
I had Red Herring from Pup Named Scooby-Doo. Voltron. Because the rest of the show wasn't very good, but when it became a giant robot, it was cool.
Oh, I actually was just the opposite. I liked when they did the things. When it became a giant robot, I lost interest.
Garfield from Garfield and Friends. And Launchpad from DuckTales. So, there's some good... I like that list. I like that all around. Let's see here. If you have an idea for top 5 list, send it on over to us at Bad Ideas Podcast on Twitter. Or... find us at the History of Bad Ideas. Damn it!
Would you stop it, Jason?
Will you stop it? On Instagram and the History of Bad Ideas at Facebook page. Also, when you listen to us on Apple Podcasts, leave us a review. That helps us a lot. So we appreciate that. Or on YouTube. We do get YouTube updates, and if you leave a comment there too. So, titles for the show. Oh, I'm sorry. Bad Idea of the Week.
Bad Idea of the Week, number 212.
Okay.
Continually hitting the tabletop
Okay.
while we're trying to record.
Bad idea number 505. Trying to sue a company to get your job back. That's a casting job.
Yeah. Yeah,
Fine.
an acting
We're going to
job.
hire you back. We're not writing her character anymore.
We're not doing a Mad Libs?
You want to do a quick Mad Libs?
Yes.
Go ahead.
Always want to do a quick Mad
Just let
Libs.
you know, this gummy bear's mask is not very comfortable.
Not at all.
Yeah,
It's
so-
not supposed to be.
Yeah, so if you're going to sing the song, you have to wear it.
Okay. That's fair. That is fair.
All right.
You got one?
Yeah, of
Okay.
course I've got one.
Go ahead.
Jeff, give me a part of the body.
Nutsack.
What are you, 5?
Yep.
Oh, shut up. Like you're anybody to talk. Jason, give me an adjective.
Veiny.
Ooh, what are you, 5?
You
Six.
used that one last week.
Oh, well, I'm using it again.
Jim, can I have an adjective as well?
I'll go smelly.
Jeff, a verb?
Thought provoke. Oh, no, that's an adjective. Thinking. Or
Jason.
think if you don't need an ing. However that works.
Actually, I don't.
Okay.
Jason, can I have a verb ending in ing?
Bouncing.
Jim, can I have a verb?
Wow, lots of verbs.
I will go with drink.
Jeff, can I have a noun?
Good podcasting here.
Platform.
Jason, can I have a noun?
Stilettos.
It's a plural noun.
Sorry.
I did not. I said noun.
Stiletto.
Jim, can I have an adjective?
Greasy. Stiletto was a good character from Danger Mouse, too.
Yeah. He was the bad guy's right-hand man.
Gotcha.
Jeff, can I have a plural noun, please?
Greenbacks.
He was a great bad guy in Danger Mouse. Baron von Greenback.
Jason, give me an occupation.
Vigilante.
Doesn't pay well.
Doesn't, but it's it's occupation.
Ooh, maybe if I ever
Not
like,
a long career either.
if I ever make it onto like a game show or something, they always ask you say what your occupation is. Maybe vigilante is.
That might be good.
Jim, give me a noun, please.
I will go tabletop.
Jeff, can I have a plural noun?
Ooh, a plural noun. We'll go
Means more than one.
balloons.
Jason, give me an adjective.
Colorful.
Jim, give me a verb ending in ing.
Burning.
Feels like burn.
Jeff, finish us up with a part of the body.
Oh, a second part of the body.
Don't.
Medulla oblongata.
Chode.
Or chode.
What are you, 7? God, Be mature.
Nope.
We have a mature podcast.
Perineum.
All right. This is called A Sampling of Adventurers, Part 1.
Ooh, part one.
We'll have to do part 2 next week.
Yes.
If you are scratching your nutsack trying to pick an adventurer, here are some veiny types that you can choose from. Number 1, fighter. You are strong, smelly, and ready to think. You are a master of bouncing with weapons and ready to drink into battle to defend the platform. Number 2, wizard. You are a stiletto of the arcane arts. Your intelligence makes you a greasy teammate with the interest in finding greenbacks and scrolls to enhance your power.
It's not bad.
Number 3, cleric. You are a healer and a vigilante who harnesses divine tabletop. You are often called on by the balloons you worship to undertake colorful quests.
It's not bad.
That's
not bad.
And number 4, rogue. Burning in the shadows is what you live for. You are a medulla oblongata, stabbing scoundrel, and proud of it.
Cleric isn't too bad.
I like the Burning in the Shadows.
That is kind of fun. That's a good title.
It is a good title.
Title for the show, Burning in the Shadows?
Well, I have some other ones.
Yeah.
I do too. I have,
have one
Baptizing You Against Your Will.
It's called the National Bible Bee.
The Nude Hedgehog. Alabama Trailers. More Cookie Than Man. Freeze-Dried Fish. And that's it.
The only thing I had was 18th century gummy bears.
I had DJ Fat Fingers. I have Why Do You Ruin Everything? And I have Jason is the New Blake.
Ooh.
You kept on dropping stuff on the table.
Jason is the New Blake.
How many times did you drop your phone on the table?
5. Okay, that's enough. Ryan, what do you got?
You see how annoying that is?
Sorry, I was trying to read my list here. Let's see here. I had Jason Treat is an asshole. I had Why Do You Ruin Everything? The guy in the wheelchair for the sexiest X-Man. And DJ Fat Fingers.
I like DJ Fat Fingers.
I can't be against DJ Fat
I do like
Fingers.
More Cookie Than Man. But
I like Jason is the New Blake.
stop it.
Jason's the New Blake?
God damn it.
Change approved.
It's got to be majority rules. Jeff?
Well, what are you picking?
I like DJ Fat Fingers.
God, I like DJ Fat Fingers too.
Oh, man.
But if we need majority rules, I guess I'll have to change it to Jason is the New Blake. Neither of them are going to budge.
I don't like it.
I could be bought.
Yeah,
I got Pete's down here for you.
I'm not against. Oh, Jason is definitely going with Jason.
Jason is the New Blake. Thanks for listening. We will see you next week. Roger says goodbye.
Goodbye.
Bye.
From Walking Dead to Talking Heads, from comic books to TV sets, there's a history. Not so bad, there's the history. It's the history of bad, so bad. The history of bad, it's bad. The history of bad ideas. Podcast.
You've been listening to Hobie.